No, they trying to knock me down, I ain't going out. As the culture turns, you gotta figure it out. They see you getting it poppin', they gon' try and come around. I be down to go out like and keep a live round. In the blick, get you hit. Bitch, we gon' get you first. Don't get caught up in the mix. Better watch out for that blitz. Can't deny that I'm lit. You can't deny that I'm lit.
Can't deny that I'm lit. Gotta ride with your blick. Fuck watching for the option. Be the cops to get you hit. I just right up off the porch. Mama said stay up out the mix. Niggas up when I was broke. They left me down on my dick.
All right, what's up, y'all? Welcome to As the Culture Turns. My name is Jameer, and I'll be your host for today's episode. Now, before I get into my special guest today, I want to highly encourage y'all to subscribe to that YouTube channel and to also make sure that you hit that notification bell to stay tuned for more content just like this. All right, so on today's episode, I got a special guest that I will be interviewing. So for those who don't know you, can you let everyone know who you are, where you're from, and what you do?
My name is Cory, aka DJCORYda1 from Chester, Pennsylvania. 15 years old, and I'm a DJ, professional DJ.
All right, there we go. So as you just mentioned, you are a professional DJ. So I want to ask you firstly, how would you describe your style as a DJ?
I'm gonna put one word to it. It's creative.
Creative.
A lot of the events that you would probably go to that I'm DJing, I would do probably majority scratching, but expand on my music library because I guarantee you won't hear it anywhere else.
Listen, I can agree with that because I was just at an event that you had DJ'd at. And for those who don't know, you're like 15, 16, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so for you to be your age group, you entertained my age group, which is 30, early 30s and everything. You kept us very entertained. So I can attest to that being at a couple of the events that you did DJ before. So I want to ask you this real quick. Yeah. So for those who know, your father was a DJ as well, known as DJCORYda1. Now he is a community leader. So I want to ask you, how much of an influence did your father have on you pursuing a career as a DJ?
Major influence. If it wasn't for my dad, I really don't know how I would just keep pushing this for real, for real. I really don't. So just shout out DJCORYda1, aka Cory Long.
There we go. All right, no, I definitely get it. And I like that. I like when people follow in their parent footsteps or, someone that was like a mentor for him. I like that. So I think that's a good thing that you are going into his footsteps for sure. So now I know the reason why we're really here is because you recently won the Miss Unplug Award for DJ of the Year. And you are now the youngest winner at just 15 years old. So I want to show this video real quickly of you winning the award at the award show, and then we will discuss.
I really appreciate it, Christy, and all the people who voted for me. That's all I got to say.
All right, and with that, you was nominated against some heavy hitters. You got like DJ J-So, you got Rebel Foster, and the other DJ right there. So I want to ask you, what did winning that award mean to you?
Really, it's weird because when I think about it, it's like, yeah, right. I was excited at the moment, feel me? Think you appreciate everybody, but it's just that one little reminder that it's just like, nah, keep going. It's bigger than this. It's just a little, all right, you good. You did what you gotta do. You doing good now. Just a little reminder, but you still got more work to do. You still gotta keep pushing farther than you think you can.
Nah, I definitely do agree with that. And it's a reminder, especially with you being on the come up, because with it being like a local award show and everything, it kind of shows you like, okay, and a lot of us we are doing the local circuit that we got to do, so we will get the awards from our local community and different things like that before we get to the bigger things and everything. So I feel like it's something good to appreciate like you do, but also it keeps you motivated, like, all right, let me keep on pushing, let me go further, and that this can actually go somewhere, and that people are paying attention whether you think they are or not. So I definitely do think that's good. And for me being on the committee of that, you definitely got the votes for it, so definitely congratulations on that for sure. Now, I want to
Appreciate it.
ask you this
Much
question.
appreciated.
Oh, I'm sorry, what you say?
I said appreciate it. Just
Yeah, no problem. No problem. All right, so this next one is like a two-part question. All right, so I'm gonna ask you the first question, then I'll follow up with the next question. So what type of events do you DJ?
everything, everything,
Everything.
everything.
All right,
Name
there we go.
anything. I do it.
So the second part of that question is, which type of event is your favorite to DJ? So out of all the events that you did or you do, what has been some of your favorites? Again, I know you do them all, but what has been the ones that stood out to you more and that you feel like you shine at the most?
Just one event. I will never forget about it because it changed my life. Literally, this one opportunity. Shout out to Duffy's Hope. Um, the celebrity basketball game. I DJ for Michael Rainey Jr. If y'all watch Power,
Oh yeah.
Tyreek St. Patrick. You know, um, yeah. I think that event, that celebrity basketball game, really changed my exposure majorly.
No, that's good. So I want to ask, how did that event come about, if you don't mind sharing?
So I recently did it in August 2024, but last year one of my friends, shout out DJ Kill, he had did it. So and I hopped on majority of the time because he was in the game. So I had hit him up. I was like, "Yo, you think I could get an opportunity to DJ the celebrity game this year?" He was like, "Yeah, I'll put in the word for you." I sent him a message in February. I followed up till August, and he hit me back. Then I was the DJ. I sent emails, made calls. I really wanted to get that spot to brand myself and really get my exposure out there.
There we go. I like that. There we go. You went there. Listen, you recognized what you did last year, and you use that to be like, you know what? I think I should, ask about DJing, and you got the opportunity. So that right there goes to show that a closed mouth don't get fed. Because had you not asked, you probably wouldn't have got that opportunity. So
Exactly.
it's good that you asked for that. All right, so I want to ask you this next question right here. So, as a DJ, and I do events, I work within events, so I know how things go. Sometimes the event may start at 6 o'clock, but of course, as a DJ or as someone like me who either will host an event or coordinate an event, I got to be there like at least maybe 4 hours earlier. So, I want to ask you, what is your process for preparing for an event?
Um, Really, I don't have a process because I kind of freestyle when I get to the event because as a DJ, I look at the crowd and kind of assume what kind of music they like and play it. So, I'll get there an hour early, set up whatever, see people walking in. Okay, couple old folks, I'll play some old folks. Couple new folks, I'll mix it up. I'll put the old folk instrumental with the new folk or the new generation a cappella, then they'll change it up.
There we go. It's like a lot of intergenerational type of things you can do. Because I'm pretty sure, like, say you do
Exactly.
anything, and again, for you to be your age, you kept my crowd entertained. Even though most of it wasn't my crowd, I was younger than a lot of them. But around that era of music, like you really had us rocking in. It was one of the best sets I've heard today because I'm definitely in early 2000s. '90s, early 2000s person, and you could throw some 2010s in there too. So you really had that right on the ball. I don't think you realized what you did. Even the people I was sitting at the table with, they was like, "Yo, like he really in his bed," because it wasn't like we wasn't hearing the stuff that they played today. So you knew your audience, and you was playing like early 2000s, type of music. And again, bro, you definitely had me highly entertained. So I would definitely say continue doing what you're doing because you've read that crowd right for sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now I gotta ask you this, because at every event or at some events, there's always gonna be this one person. So how do you handle song requests from guests? People may come up to you and be like, "Hey, can you play this? Can you play that?" Like, so how do you handle people requesting songs?
Man, let me think of one of the ways. Um, nah, usually it depends for real, cause a lot of people got a lot of good ideas. So I'm not that one DJ. It's like I'm not playing your song, but it's like I want to hear what song you have in mind that you want me to play and why you think I should play this song. It's like you really gotta think. I make them think about why you came to ask me why will I play this song that you requested.
Mhm. There we go. Now I want to ask this. So I'm gonna follow up with that. So again, you doing your setup, whatever, right? And let's just say, for argument's sake, you're kind of doing like a 50th birthday party. So with that kind of crowd, you'll probably stay within a certain range of music, right? But then you get like one of the grandkids come up and like,
Exactly.
"Hey, can you play that new Cardi B?" Or, "Hey, can you play that new Lil Durk or something like that?" So again, I know I kind of just asked this question, but when it comes to it not fitting with your set list, is it more so of I don't think it'll work for this event type of thing, or would you honor it because they're like a grandkid?
Um, yeah, I'll play a couple new stuff because it'd be surprised, like it really be surprising me when the old folks know a lot of the new generation stuff. So I'll mix a little bit of it in, but I'll still keep it in their range.
Nah,
So
that's
I'll
good.
throw a little teaser or whatever, but then it'll be really back on the old school side.
Nah, I get that. I like that. All right, so I want to ask you this, and I got like a little game to play with you before I ask you your last couple of questions. So, in the event of a technical malfunction or a technical emergency, do you ever have a backup plan? And if so, can you explain what that backup plan is or normally will be?
What you mean, like by emergency?
So let's say if you get there and like the sound is like not loud enough, or the sound is messing up, or different things like that, like technical issues with the sounds or whatever. Like, what are some things that you will do as a backup? Like, do you sometimes have to like unplug everything, plug it back in? Do you gotta change your speakers or different things like that? Or have you ever been in something like that happened?
Have I been? It been times like that. It been times like that. It really have. But a lot of time that I can't. I usually figure out the issue before I call somebody. But if I don't figure it out, I'll usually call somebody that's local. Cause I know a lot of DJs. So I could, yeah, any event, PA, Delaware, Jersey. I'll just call somebody, see if they can pull it through for me. But it really never been times like that because I always had my dad there with me.
There we go. That's how we do it. Listen, I understand that. Listen, utilize that for sure. All right, so I want to play this game with you really quickly before I get to your last couple of questions. It's called This or That. All right, so it's putting you in the scenario of a DJ, and I know that you do all events, but I'm gonna ask you which one do you prefer? Okay, and then you could give like a small explanation on why. Again, I know you book it for every event, so I want to ask you: would you rather DJ a graduation party or a birthday party? Which one and why?
I would rather DJ a birthday party because at a birthday, well, I don't. It wouldn't be a major change, but at a birthday party, it's more family and more like more age groups. So I like playing everything.
That's good. All right. So would you rather? And again, this is at this age you are. Would you rather DJ a wedding or a prom?
Mm,
Remember, a wedding is somebody's big day. So it's prom too.
yeah, I would. That's a tough question. I would really rather do the wedding
The wedding. And why, if you
because
don't mind me asking?
the wedding, I don't, the it's somebody's special day, but it's like it get. I like challenges, so it give me. I DJ weddings, and what I think when I'm DJing the weddings, I just
Mm-hmm.
think, all right, they grooving on the floor, they dancing. Let me get in my. Hold on, let me think about this. Let me think about to say. How can I expand my library on grown folk dance music?
Mm-hmm.
Because at a prom, seniors and juniors, new generation, I know their music, they my generation, whatever. I got that down pat.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it's still room for improvement for me to explore more old school music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that. And that right there, again, I understand why you say that. You feel like you kind of got like the prime around your generation on lock right now. And when I say on lock, like you a little bit more comfortable with that. But with the wet and there'll be more of a challenge, so it kind of
Yeah.
forces you to kind of, step up on, the older music or, different things like that. So I definitely
Yeah.
understand that. All right, so the last one for that game, would you rather be a tour DJ for like an artist or a radio DJ?
Tour DJ. Tour DJ.
And can I say why? You said that, but you knew right off the bat. Why a tour DJ?
Man, I've been wanting to be a tour DJ for a while, but my dad told me stories when he was a tour DJ. He was Eve's tour DJ, if you didn't know. But he went, he was just telling me stories. Then it's just like the money they're making is crazy. And that's
Nah,
really where he got his exposure. Not he got his exposure, but how do I say this?
like a lot of his start.
Yeah, mostly.
No, definitely, yeah. He got his start with doing things like that, and you can see the transition he made now to like a community leader, and the nonprofit making a change group. So that definitely, all of that is what led him to where he's at now. So
Yeah.
I definitely get that, and I know I've interviewed your dad before, and was on his making a change group TV platform for a while, and have he told you this story? Because I feel like this got to be known because people don't know who DJ Koryak is, or for them who don't know, they need to know. So your dad had a hand in making that DMX song "Party Up" anthem. Did he tell you
Yeah.
that story?
Yeah. Actually, no. Last year, well, this is a little secret. He didn't tell nobody, but I'm about it's not really that much of a secret, but the DMX song, he
Mm-hmm.
actually got a mail like about it,
Mm-hmm.
and he got like major paper off that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Listen.
then he told me, I was like, the first time he told me, I was like, the Deadpool song, and I was like, nah. Then
Like
I was like, oh wow, like I was shocked. I was shocked.
right? Yeah, listen, that's what I'm
What's up?
saying. Like he had a lot of hands in that and everything. And of course, I think it's good that you got your father because you could kind of learn from some things that he may have or may not have done. So I don't think it's like something that could be, because I looked up and everything, and I don't think it's on paperwork. But of course, again, it's more so of the fact that he was hands on with it. And at the time, as a DJ, I'm pretty sure that it was more so about the experience as opposed to like putting it down on paperwork. But I'm sure that you can learn from your father the importance of making sure that you get like credits on things that you may have a hand in, and making sure that you're being credited so that the royalty checks and different things can come in after that. But nonetheless, it definitely was a good start for your dad, and I feel like it led him to where he was at today. So for those who don't know, his dad definitely had a play and a part in creating or creating that song for sure for DMX. All right, so I want to ask you two more questions before I get you out of here. So if someone is interested in booking, no. All right, I want to ask this question first before I get to that. What's your end goal with DJing? So I know we briefly talked about, you possibly being like a tour DJ. There's different type of DJs. You got like, a radio DJ who DJ on the radios, people that's in the clubs, a tour DJ, and people that just do events. What is your end goal, you think, right now when it comes to DJing?
I mean, really right now is really just being a tour DJ. Not gonna lie. I really just probably these 4 years of high school, I'm just working towards branding myself literally for that one. It's that one opportunity that just boom.
There we go. And I want to ask you this. So is there any artists that come up to your mind right now that you would like to be a tour DJ for?
Nah.
None in particular. All right. And then would they have to be someone that's already out there, or would you prefer someone that's like up and coming? Or
I would prefer somebody up and coming for real. Because like it's a lot of talent, like a lot of singers, a lot of rappers that's like actually good. And I knew some personally. And it's like, yeah, whenever you got some, I'll pull through for y'all, play a set. Cause they actually good at doing what they do. So it's like, just know when you get up there, if you need somebody, I'm gonna call the way type. That's how I think about it.
That's good. All right, I understand. I appreciate that. Yeah, for sure. And then the question I want to ask you before we get out of here, if someone is interested in booking you, how can they book you?
Could go on my Instagram at DJCORYda1 or my website at DJCORYda1bookings.com.
All right, there we go. All right, so again, y'all could go to his website or his Instagram, social media, if you are interested in booking him for DJing any of your upcoming events in the local tri-state area. All right, so DJCORYda1, I want to thank you for coming on the show today. I want to just continue much more success on your path, and the beauty in what you're doing. You started very young, so you're able to kind of go through like your trial and error stages right now. That way, when you do become, an adult, and of course you'll still go through things, but right now you're kind of doing like the beginner part, like you're a step ahead of the curve, So I want to commend you on that, because a lot of kids your age is probably working regular jobs, so that is good that you're doing that for sure. So keep up the good work with that. Now, for those of you who want to, follow me on social media, make sure you'll follow me at Jameer with 3 underscores. You can also follow the podcast page at As the Culture Turns on Instagram. You can like us on Facebook, and you can also subscribe to that YouTube channel, and make sure that you hit that notification bell to stay tuned for more content just like this. All right, DJCORYda1, thank you so much. We're going to play this outro of you doing a DJ set. And again, much success on your career.
Appreciate you, bro.
No problem.
Cory, the one.